You! Come here and state your purpose.
I have an important assignment. Came from up top.
You can't fool me with lies. If I wanted to swallow bullshit, I'm quite capable of feeding myself. I know you don't belong here. I can smell an outsider from 3 tunnels away. Tell me, what is the general situation beyond the grotto's gates?
Magellan's under assault from an advanced alien race.
Yes, we've seen the Dark Towers. The intruders will be dealt with when the time comes. You're Jax, right? The outsider I've heard so much about. The former Alp commander who ended the war between the Free People and the Alps. You have quite a reputation there.
Knowing all that, I'm surprised you'll even tolerate me being here.
Oh, you're not the powerful leader of the Free People you once were. Your word carries little weight now. But perhaps there's still a use for you. I didn't get this far by discarding all but the most effective tools. I see immense destructive potential in you, just waiting to be unleashed. Maybe you can give me a glimpse of what you're truly capable of.
Did you know some Morcons slaughtered the Berserkers at the World Heart to the west?
Oh, did they now? I assume that's Dragon and his band of infidels. Forget him. He's an unbeliever who puts material wealth above all else. The worthless scum that follow him only do so as long as they're paid. One day he'll wake up with a knife in his back. And no one here will be surprised or particularly bothered. I strongly suggest you adopt the same attitude towards him.
I know who you mean. He's not a problem anymore.
We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing.
You're a Morcon patriarch?
Victor is the only name I go by. Grandiose titles are like bad prostitutes. Use them once, and you're stuck with something unpleasant for life. This world is a festering cesspit. We weren't put here to make a mark in the filth. Our role is only to ensure that the eternal silence returns. Never forget that.
You're preparing for a large-scale conflict, right?
We have a sacred mission to fulfill. All our efforts must be focused on improving our military capabilities. We have no place for those too weak, too indecisive to embrace our vision. The Tormentors will see to that.
What does this sacred mission entail?
Alb and outlaw scum to the north, berserkers and clerics to the west. All festering sores on our world, pestilent growths that plague our existence. Plagues must be eradicated. They must not be allowed to spread. That is Ravok's will, and so it is our responsibility to see it enacted.
How will you deal with the aliens?
The Dark Towers that descended upon Caracas are a sign. The time of deliverance is close at hand. Ravok will guide us. Patience is our most powerful weapon. Soon the heretics will atone for their sins. And don't forget, in the beginning there was darkness, oblivion, balance. We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing. This we do in Ravok's name.
You're talking about open warfare.
Of course. But all we need is improved military strength. We will achieve our goal. Failing Ravok is not an option. At this time, A large-scale offensive would be unwise. But if we're patient, the newcomers to the Battle of Magellan will do their part. Let the foreign interlopers run riot for now, and we will deal with whatever is left. Now leave me. I have business to attend to. I have...
Okay.
In Ravok's name, what are you doing?
They tell me you got Zarina off our trail. I'm sorry about what happened with that traitor. There was just no other way. But what matters is that now the Morcons still have a chance. Thank you.
I hope I won't regret this.
You won't. We'll make sure of it. Sorry, but I don't think there's anything else you can do for us. We need someone in the Morcons' inner circle. But they'd never let a berserker into their ranks. It's probably best we go our separate ways now. But I'd like to give you a little parting gift. It's been a pleasure knowing you. Right, I should get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around.
I completed the work Tengus gave me.
Good. Your reward has been set aside.
The whole thing was a fucking ton of legwork, you know? We had to go all the way to Tavar. That ought to be worth a little more to you.
Well, you did indeed render us a very valuable service. All right, I will give you a bit more.
Deal.
In any case, Tengus seems to be satisfied with you. If you gain Zarina's trust too, Khan will speak with you again.
I've gained Zarina's trust.
Did you now? Well, some achievement. Zarina is not easily impressed. Take this as a symbol of our appreciation. Excellent work.
I want to talk to Khan.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Tengus is satisfied with your work, as you said. I'm glad to hear it. It seems Zarina trusts you. That speaks in your favor. That should suffice. Go to Khan. He is a man of few words, but he will want to share some with you.
You gain the trust of Tengus and Zarina. In recognition, I will answer 2 questions. Choose wisely.
About my 2 questions. Are there any Morcons who don't believe in Ravok?
There used to be. Dark times. Only the old remember. There was another god besides Ravok. Crichton. But that name only represents conflict now. A struggle that almost destroyed the Morcons. Forget I mentioned it. That's your first question. Do you have another?
Who is Ravok?
Over 100 years ago, when we called ourselves Subterraneans rather than Morcons, Ravok came to us. He taught us the laws of balance and the value of pain. He gave us our name.
What do you mean?
No more questions. We Morcons exist because we followed Ravok's commandments. We give our lives for his glory. You've asked your 2 questions, but I am not finished with you yet. I have a task for you. Complete it to my satisfaction, and I will grant you a great honor. In any case, you have earned a place in the Morcon ranks. Enough talking. I must resume my duties.
You heard the Great Khan. I will explain everything else to you.
Khan mentioned a task for me. What does it involve?
It seems Khan sees great potential in you. He has been looking for a long, long time. Perhaps his search is finally over. But you must complete a test to prove your suitability before Khan will bestow upon you this great honor.
What kind of honor are we talking about here?
Once Khan considers you worthy, all will be revealed.
What kind of test?
Khan wishes to test whether you truly embody Morcon values. You are expected to help Vlad with his work. He is waiting. Go to him when you are ready to leave.
I've already visited Vlad.
Is that so?
Yeah, it is.
Then why is he not here?
He said...
I do not care what he said. Bring him here. The Great Khan will hear what he has to say about you. It will soon become clear whether you truly represent our values or not.
I think you're full of
Aren't
shit.
you making this a little too easy?
Civilization.
The voice of Khan sent me.
Had a feeling he might. What does he want from me?
You're meant to give Khan a report about me.
Ah, okay. Got it. I'll go see him right away.
Still just as many of those cutthroats.
What do I hear?
They just threw him out of the city.
What are you? Know why I summoned you?
Yeah. You want to know if the outsider passed my test?
You need it that badly?
Yes.
Well, I made it look like I was trying to smuggle something out of the grotto. He didn't give two shits. Thought he threatened to turn me in, or at least ask what I was up to. But he just stood there like a slab of meat. Wasn't impressed, to be honest. Oh, but that's not all. Outside, we ran into a deserter, Elgar. The stranger didn't interfere. He let me carry out Morcon justice, as Ravok demands. Gotta say, it surprised me. In a good way, of course.
A sensible appraisal with useful responses. But what is your opinion of him? Tell me, do you think him ready to take on the responsibility?
Well, all things considered, yeah, I think he is. He gets our way of life, in more ways than one. He seems to respect the Morcons. He'd make a decent vandal, I can tell you.
Your advice is appreciated, Vlad. May Ravok's blessings be upon you.
And on you, Master.
You heard correctly. Vlad has spoken in favor of you. The Great Khan is pleased. The honor will be yours. You have earned the respect of the Morkan people. As a reward, Khan himself will share something with you. Speak to him without delay.
Your voice sent me. I've proven my respect for your culture.
I accept my voice's decision. Perhaps I have finally found someone worthy of my task. Before we go, do you have any more questions?
What can you tell me about Morkan history?
Ancient lore speaks of a time before the comet. A time of darkness, terror. When the comet hit, our forefathers fled here. People killed over resources amidst the falling ash. Our predecessors trapped themselves in the tunnels. Many generations lived here. The balance ensured our survival. Nothing was allowed to change. The rations were equal. The number of citizens remained steady. The balance saved us. But now it is threatened. The poachers open the gates. I fear the worst.
You mentioned a task. What does it involve?
Patience, child. It's almost time. If you have no further questions, I'll take you to Ravok's Cathedral. All will be explained.
Tell me about yourself.
A pointless story. I don't wish to share it. But enough about that. I dislike wasting words. I have one last task for you. Follow me to Ravok's Cathedral. Wait here.
What is it?
I must speak with Asmir. We will continue afterwards. Asmir,
Yes, my lord?
I am going to Ravok's Cathedral.
Ah, so it is time.
It is. My instinct tells me I have found the one.
Then I won't keep you any longer. May Ravok welcome you into his perfect oblivion.
May Ravok watch over you too, my friend. Let's continue. No questions. We walk in silence.
You...
This is Bahadur. Speak with him. He will explain. My words are coming to an end. I will await your decision. I trust it will be a wise one.
I see you're here with Khan. Strange as it is, he must have a good reason for getting an outsider to do the job. But before we begin, tell me, do you wish to join us? To walk the path of the Morcons, worship Ravak, and be a protector of Oblivion?
I'm already a member of another faction.
That's disappointing. But it's not for me to understand why Khan would want you to carry out such an important task. Has Khan told you why you're here?
No. He kept that to himself.
Ah, he's a man of few words. Then I suppose it's my privilege to give you the good news. Khan has chosen you to take his life.
What? Are you insane?
You've only confirmed my doubts. But selecting an executioner is Khan's right, and he chose you. Like Khan, you have a choice. Will you accept the great honor that Khan has bestowed upon you?
I've still got questions for Khan. Why does he want to die?
There may be many reasons. There is no greater honor than sacrificing yourself in the name of balance. To cast aside this fragile shell and be reborn in Ravak's arms is every Morcon's ultimate goal. Khan has chosen his time. It is unusual, but honorable without compare.
All right, I've made my decision. Yes, I'll take Khan's life.
I'm glad to hear it. I'll make the arrangements. I trust that you'll grant Khan an honorable death.
I won't make it easy for you.
Hang on a minute. You're going to fight back?
Of course. Only death in battle is honorable.
Well, all right.
Are you prepared?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's fight.
You have my thanks. May Ravak receive you.
Are they starting soon? Now! Are they starting soon? Praise be to Ravak. Khan is reborn in Ravak's arms. I admit I had my doubts, but you proved a capable fighter. Perhaps Khan was right to choose you as his executioner.
So what now?
In recognition, I will grant you a request. What do you want? If it's in my power, I'll grant it.
About that favor. I wouldn't mind some shards.
I see. If this is what you desire. I trust that will be sufficient. Now I'd be grateful if you'd leave me in peace. Thank you for your efforts. I will pray for Khan.
Hey you, got a light? I'm trying to light up, but my matches have gone AWOL.
Sure.
Ah, damn it. Forget it. Looks like my last cigarette's gone anyway. It's probably for the best. Just gives me a scratchy throat. So, did you want to get a mission from the board?
Why do you ask?
Maybe because I want to talk to you a little bit? You seem like a nice guy. I may be wrong, but you look like you've gotten around. How about something different? You haven't heard anything about Baxter's Cave, have you?
What's that?
Keep it down. The walls here have ears. Listen up. I didn't talk to you for no reason. I had to make sure you weren't one of the jumped-up idiots who usually hang around here.
So, did I pass your test?
I mean, you can form a sentence and you look okay, so you're a long way ahead.
So what is it exactly?
It's a place behind enemy lines. I don't stand a chance on my own. But with you and a few others, we could do it. And if we do, it will make us all very rich.
Yeah, really? It must be a huge amount.
I can tell you don't believe me, but I guarantee that if we can pull it off, neither you nor I will have to take the fall for anyone.
What's the catch?
You're a sharp one. Nothing's that easy, right? Capable people are one thing, relying on them is another. I've got a lot to lose if I tell you what I know, so I'm going to need a little insurance before we start. With the risk I'm taking, I think 1,000 shards is reasonable. Are you in or not? There are plenty of others who want in, but you seem reliable. I won't force you. After all, the amount I'm asking isn't exactly peanuts.
Just 1,000? Easy.
Don't tell me you have the Elexit on you.
I do. So?
Good. We'll go over the rest in my office. Full pockets have a way of attracting vermin, and we could do without an audience. This way.
About the bounties. Dixon's dead.
And what guarantee do I have that you're telling me the truth?
I can go grab his corpse and drag it back here if you like.
I find myself almost amused by you. Everyone knows how stupid it is to lie to me. It's good that Dixon's wings have been clipped. And anyone with that level of dedication deserves suitable payment for it. Here, from my hand to yours. Enjoy.
This board is a perfect place for a notice. And that's that. I'm done here now.
You're not from around here, are you?
Is that obvious?
I am. This dump is the worst. Your shards?
Listen, we need to talk.
We do?
It's about, you see...
Is this going somewhere? I've got shit to do.
Give me a sec. I'm building up to it. Okay. So there's a rumor going around that you took out Viper. And it's no secret I owe him my paycheck. So before you rip me a new asshole, I want to give you this. It's all I got. Take it as a little thank you.
For what?
That business between us on the edge of the crater, I was being a fucking dumbass. I was just starting shit. No hard feelings. You cool?
Go on then. Your shards are my way out. Well, we're almost there. I'll introduce you to the rest of the group. So, here we are. Do you like it?
You call this an office?
You don't. Well, I have even more bad news for you then. Come out, boys. He has the money on him.
You've got no business being here!
Your shards are my way out. Well, we're almost there. I'll introduce you to the rest of the group.
You've got no business being here!
Not a chance!
really have to scare me like that? What do you want from me? I've got nothing.
Why so nervous?
Nervous? No, it's just that I've misplaced something. That's all.
What are you looking for?
Look, not now, okay? Come back tomorrow, yeah?
Just tell me what's going on.
Hey, you're a smart guy, yeah? You want to make some shards, right?
Who doesn't want to make money?
Great. So, listen up. As soon as I saw you, I knew.
That I'd take you up on your offer?
Right! Here's the deal. I'll pay you 100 shards if you run some errands. And believe me, you'll have them done in no time. There's really no faster way to earn shards.
That's very generous of you. But couldn't you just do it yourself?
Look, I'm buying myself some time. That explanation will have to do. But I'm raising my offer to 200 shards. Come on, it's the deal of a lifetime. A fistful of purchases and you'll be swimming in Elexit. How about it?
Okay. Under the circumstances, I agree.
Ugh, I knew you were a guy I could do business with. I need this stuff fast. Have you got any time right now?
You know, there's a price on your head.
Oh, shit. I knew it, but... I gotta get out of here. Out of my way!
Not so fast.
You're making a mistake. I'm not some defenseless victim, you know.
Let's see what you've got.
Shit. You're really gonna go through with it. Well, I'm not gonna make it easy for you. Come here, asshole!
Okay, never mind.
What now? The blood is still fresh. He couldn't have been lying there long.
I say we kick her off the cliff.
Don't touch her. She's worth twice as much. Don't come any closer. You're too late. The girl's ours. So just get lost, okay?
You're the one who should go. She's coming with me.
Since you don't seem to understand what's happening here, I'll explain it just once. The girl killed 2 of our men and a couple of others. Anyone touching her gets their fingers burned. So scram! You're in way over your head. That's the last warning you'll get, pal. I don't want to see your face here again, understand?
I understand that you're about to get fucked up.
Ha! You got jokes. Think that's smart, huh? But that was your last mistake, believe me. Get 'em, boys! Shouldn't have come here!
Well, all right. Well, all right.
Thanks, but I really don't need your help. I would've had a knife to their throats sooner or later. I'd do just fine on my own.
I'm not here to help you. I'm here for your head.
I'd worry about your own if I were you. Draw your weapon. I'll get you!
Well,
About the bounties. Crane is taken care of.
Well, if such an easy target had kept stealing oxygen any longer, I would have started to wonder. Accordingly, I won't waste any further breath on him. Here. We'll leave his miserable remains where they are. If the flies breed in him, it will be the most useful he has been to a living creature.
Aaron won't be making any more trouble.
No one escapes their fate forever. I'm glad you made that clear to her. But it is a wonder that you found her first. Tyson and his team were there before you. They had an ample head start. You didn't happen upon them, did you?
Could be. Not totally sure. I only counted a few corpses.
Well, time separates the strong from the weak. And I don't have much use for weaklings. Giving the reward to him would have been a waste of good shards anyway. Speaking of which, this is for you.
Is there anyone else you're hunting?
No. All in all, you were a very useful tool. You definitely have potential in this industry, if you work at it. But I have no more time for you now. You may go.
not too bad. Look what they've done to our beautiful fort. All that green. Disgusting. I like this place a lot better when it was a wasteland. It was better when we were in charge, too. I'm telling you, the Berserkers' expansion is not going to end well. Mark my words.
Everyone should be able to get a good look at it here. Well, that's all settled. I hope all this running around was worth it. We'll see what Johannes decides to fork over as payment.
They should feel shame. There's my way, and there's the wrong way.
About that pilgrimage. I hung up the flyers.
Excellent, my son. And the Creator has protected you from all harm in this work. Did the savages cause you any trouble? Do you wish to receive my blessing now?
Blessing? Show me the money. We're not dragging our asses halfway across the world for some fucking words.
Fortunately, I do not befoul the words of the Creator the way you do with your indelicate tongue. My blessing is for you and you alone. I would advise you to accept it.
Don't waste your breath. I just wanted to tell you I was done.
Here, this is for you. I grant this gift to those who delight the Creator. Should your thoughts ever grow dim and murky, read what is written within, and you shall find safe harbor. And no one can possibly grant you a better reward for your efforts than that.
Huh, okay. Never mind.
So, you want to let me in on these diplomatic plans of yours?
Well, first I've got to do some intense training. I like to be fight ready before I try talking to people. Then you're gonna take me to the faction leaders.
What, all of them?
No, dummy, one at a time. We'll start with Baxter. Already know what I'm gonna say to that bastard. Oh, and all that shit about joining the fight at the Bastion or whatever? Sure, fuck it, I'm in. I'm pretty sure I'll end up regretting it, but hey.
Come with me.
You don't need another companion.
We're... Follow me.
Yeah, sure.
Baxter. You sure that's a good idea?
Relax, it'll be fine. That's what you're there for.
Thought you could take care of yourself.
I can, you moron. But I'll never get past his fucking guards to talk to him if you're not there. Do you understand now?
And just what are you going to say to him?
Let me worry about that. Do your thing and get me in front of the Duke of Ateris. You'll find out then.
I don't believe this. You want to be the Morcon emissary? Open up diplomatic relations with the other factions?
You think I'm just good for ripping out throats. This is about survival, man. Morcons know how to kill, but they don't have the brains for negotiation. Someone's got to step up. Might as well be me.
Yeah, but I mean...
What?
Well, you're rude, aggressive, and never see anyone else's point of view.
Oh yeah? Well, fuck you.
Not exactly the best qualities for a diplomat.
You wouldn't know diplomacy if it spit in your face. Are you Mr. Self-Control now? More like Mr. Fuck the entire world. You think a punch to the face is a fucking icebreaker.
Okay, point taken.
Damn right, so don't go lecturing me.
You're not worried Baxter might think this is the perfect opportunity to get rid of you?
I'm not scared of him.
Don't get too close to the formers or their creatures until you've regained enough of your strength. We can't afford to lose you. No one else has your skills, or your ability to get things done.
You sure know how to motivate people. Well, let's keep going. He's not exactly Logan's best friend.
True. Those two dum-dums can't stand each other. But they're both too weak to start a war. Got more to lose than to gain. Really, no stone's been left unturned here. We used to cobble together our huts from junk. They had character, at least.
I'll take a reliable roof over any amount of character.
Boo. The years have made you soft as shit.
I want to become a warrior.
I don't see why not. You worked hard. It's time to take another oath. This time as warrior. But all this ceremonial nonsense is such a waste of time. How about I just set your new tasks and let you get on with it, huh?
I've always enjoyed the ceremonial nonsense.
Oh, fine. If you insist. Well, Jax, Berserker Cultivator. You have fulfilled your duties with honor and... crap. Can't remember how it goes. With your continued work and lawful actions, or something, you have proven you are a warrior. No, it's something about you having the right stuff to... something like that. Forget it. Whatever, you've earned some new armor. You can buy it from our armorer.
What? I have a new rank, but I don't get the armor to go with it?
When you put it that way, yes, that's correct. Listen, it takes a lot of shards to keep the fort running. Of course, it's up to you whether or not you want to buy the armor. So, let's wind this up. Wear your new armor with pride, blah, blah, blah. In Ragnar's name. Now, go and make yourself useful. I'm sure there's jobs for warriors out there somewhere. Oh, wait a moment.
Well, that was a truly shitty thing to do.
Rat, Scrappy, attack!
What happened?
The mine. Attack. The creatures. Scrappy sent me.
Slow down, slow down. Scrappy sent you? Is the iron mine under attack? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, right. The creatures came from that tower. We need help, quickly.
Fine. I'll take care of it. Guards! Come here. You two, head to the iron mine immediately. Protect the iron with your lives. Go!
Immediately, sir.
You heard Scrappy's foreman. Get to the mine. As a warrior, it's your duty to protect the mine workers. I hope you'll bring me good news soon.
No time to talk. I gotta go.
I've been expecting you. Since you actually managed to rise to a higher rank, it is now my pleasure to offer you some new armor. At a small charge, of course. Rest assured, I do not benefit from the money. Most of it goes directly to Warlord Rat and is wisely used for the development of our community. So take a look around.
Show me your armor.
It would be my pleasure.